You are listening to the Property Marketing Show with your hosts, Tom and Neil. The show that's all about marketing your property properly.
Hello and welcome to the very first episode of the Property Marketing Show. I'm Neil Whitfield and I'm here with my co-host, Tom Durrant, and we're very excited to be talking to you about property marketing. Tom, say hi.
Yeah, hi guys. So I'm Tom Durrant, and welcome to the show. So this is our first show. I'm currently sat here in a very, very empty office. This is my setup, which is a little bit embarrassing for those of you on the podcast, but hopefully we'll get a bit more professional in the next couple of weeks when I get some desks. But yeah, really excited about the show. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm Tom. I'm the MD at Doctor, which is a property marketing agency. We also have a platform called Doctor Photo, which many of you will have heard. And Neil, what do you do? Can you tell the audience?
So what I do is I help agents to make their listings better. I recently wrote a book called The Ultimate Property Listing, which I'm pleased to say is an Amazon bestseller, but that doesn't take a lot.
Hey! How many did you have to buy to get there?
About 7, something like that.
It's a genuinely good book. We might have a quote or two in it. It's I'm not biased, but it is a genuinely good book. Seen some really good reviews from people too, and it's really important. And actually, it's a white space that's not talked about. So I think it's great that Neil is raising that profile. So yeah, really, really exciting.
I listen to property podcasts as Tom does, and I'm acutely aware that there's hundreds of them, thousands of them out there, which might make you think, why the hell do we need another property podcast? Well, what we're trying to do is we're trying to be a little bit different. Lots of property podcasts are talking about getting new business, winning instructions, creating systems to run your business better, property investment, doing deals, that sort of thing. We're not going to talk about any of that. What we're going to talk about is marketing your properties properly. Because not many people, if anybody, actually talks about that. It's funny, I've had a background, I've been an agent myself for 10, 11 years, and before that I had a marketing career. And it's really clear to me that certainly in the UK, the way that properties are marketed, there's just, let's be positive about it, there's just loads of room for improvement. I've been involved with marketing anything from Rustler's microwave burgers to Rolls Royces in the past. Pretty wide range, and you can think about the way that brands go about marketing anything that they're selling. A lot of those tried and tested techniques just don't seem to apply in the UK property world, which is really strange. So we're on a bit of a mission to try and get learnings from other industries, other countries who might be doing things particularly well, to help anybody who's involved in marketing property to do it better.
Yeah, that's right. And so the format of the show will be every episode, we're going to have a topic. It might be a question. It might be something that's going on in the market or some sort of opportunity that's going on outside of the industry. And we're going to have a guest speaker or a couple, depending on what the topic is. There'll be experts in the industry. And so, yeah, for me, the Property Marketing Show is about finding the best of the best across each of those areas in property marketing, talking to them, finding out how they're doing it. But also, for me, it's about raising the profile of property marketing as a sector of property, but also as a sector of marketing. So my background is from marketing, funnily enough. I actually worked for Walker's Crisps. I went on to work for KFC, and I've worked for Boston Consulting Group as well in marketing. And so I've seen a lot of what's going out there in the industry, working with London ad agencies and the like. And so I've been with Doctor now for about 6 years, and over those 6 years, the industry has improved, but there's so much opportunity out there as well. And so for us at Doctor, and for us with the Property Marketing Show, it's about how do you highlight the best out there? How do you raise the profile of property marketing in general? And I mean, a really good example, Neil, is when you look at some of the marketing awards out there, you look at the sectors, property is never focused. It's never mentioned. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
What is property marketing? Photos, floor plans, a bit of copy and Rightmove. But actually, there's a heck of a lot more out there that happens, across estate agency, across student accommodation, build to rent, new housing developments of 2,500 homes. All of those have the same problems as a Mars bar. It's all based on emotion, about selling the features and the benefits. And unlike a Mars bar, which might be 60p or 80p or however much it is now, property is the biggest asset that anyone's ever going to purchase in their life. So arguably, marketing has a massive role in that. And we want to highlight the best of the best within the industry. So it's really exciting.
And I think one of the key things which I'm excited about, I tend to work mainly with sales and letting agents, but Tom with Doctor also gets involved with developers, build to rent, as we say. Then there's the whole different world of commercial. And even before we start looking at overseas, I think there's a lot that we can learn just from looking at other industries, because, and I used to do it sort of when I was in marketing, either looking at closely related industries or just something completely random and different, because quite often you can find somebody doing something really well and you can steal it. So, we're going to be sharing best practice throughout property in the widest possible definition, and hopefully you'll find it interesting. And the good news is it's not just us two banging on. We've got some really exciting guests lined up, really wide range of skills. Tom's just about to die with a cough there.
A really bad cough at the moment. It's not the best time for a podcast, is it? Hopefully with our first proper episode with our guests. But yeah, as Neil said, so we've got guests lined up in the property industry. They might be marketeers, but they might not. But equally, we want guests from outside of property too, right? Because I think it would be really good to get their perspectives, to see what they think of the industry, what they think from an opportunity point of view as well. What should we be doing? There's a lot that's going on in the NFT, Web3, digital space right now. Let's highlight what's going on. There's some mad, crazy stuff, but there's some really cool stuff that works as well.
Yeah.
We will focus on, the best of the best when it comes to 360 tours, videos, copy, photos, how to take great photos. But we also want to look at some slightly more kind of off the wall topics that you wouldn't necessarily hear or find with any other kind of podcast out there at the moment. So we want to open your eyes, open your ears, and take you on a journey.
Fantastic. So I think we'll call it a day there and just leave you wanting more, because the next episode we're going to have an exciting, fantastic guest and going to be delving deep into the world of property marketing.
That's it. You can find us on the propertymarketing.show and across all the channels, including Spotify.
Yeah. So looking forward to seeing you again on the next episode.
Go. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Property Marketing Show. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.